So game 2 here. Acer game against Whiplash. Woo!
Yeah. Alright, welcome everybody. We are now in the finals, game number 2 between ACERGAMEGMMA in the top right, going up against VTWhiplash, who's the Protoss in the bottom left. I am TQ Xander, and I would like you to introduce yourself, co-caster. Go.
Yeah, this is our response, casting alongside Xander. I'm thankful to be able to do this.
I'm thankful that you're here. So it works out in the end. I did just get messaged by Tonk GMA about the possible grudge match between you and Acer, that it can't happen because apparently Acer's going to be in another tournament, I think he was saying.
Okay. Tonk is a good guy. I really like Tonk. Heart to Tonk.
Yeah, Tonk is very cool.
Sorry you have Acer game on your team. But NYD, great guy. All your other GMA guys, great guys. Acer game, just sometimes a little bad manner.
Well, anyway, either way, I definitely agree with you that Tonk is a very good guy. I've talked to him before. We've done Clan Wars GMMA, and definitely good people there.
For sure.
Yes. So now,
Tonk agrees with me. There we go. I don't make this shit up, people.
Oh wow. So response, you're looking pretty good for the first time that I've ever talked to you so far. This is going very well.
It's going really well.
Alright, anyway, so Whiplash does have that early scout in there again, going around Acer Games' base.
Yep, Acer Game decided to build that early supply depot, and the barracks off position. We'll see what he does with the early supply depot. Maybe walling it off later with like 2 depots and a bunker or something. We'll see what actually goes on, and we'll see if my prediction is right for his build order. Maybe he has gotten more build orders since last I played him, but yeah, we'll find out.
Alright, so you just want to reiterate what your prediction is, because it was off the game last time?
Oh, okay, yeah. Generally what Acer does is he'll go heavy 3 barrack style. He'll get a very fast +1 engineering bay. And there is a second barrack, so I'm pretty sure we might see it this game, hopefully. Gets a very fast engineering bay with +1 weapons upgrade. And he'll go for like a 3 barracks timing push, but instead of 2 tech labs and 1 reactor, which is pretty standard, you see 2 reactors and 1 tech lab. So it's very marine heavy. And yeah, I think this is the exact build. It's very marine heavy, with +1 weapons, which gives the DPS of the Marines, makes it even better than it already is. And he also gets a really early stim pack. So if you do like a fast expansion against it, it's very hard to hold it. But if you play pretty standard, and we do see this robo up for Whiplash now, play pretty standard and get just a little bit safer than you normally do, it's not quite as effective. So we'll see how Whiplash deals with it. Him going for this early robo does tell me that he is playing pretty safe, and it'll be interesting to see how it works out here. Yeah,
and we do have so far
reactor.
Yeah, reactor and the tech lab out. We'll see what he does for this last barracks. He does have enough to build a reactor on it, and there it is.
There's the 3rd reactor. So we're just waiting for the eBay now. The eBay will come slightly after, and he'll get that +1 attack weapons for his ground. Yeah, and he does this pretty much every ladder game I've ever played him. So he's very comfortable with this build, if nothing else.
Yeah, and it is effective as he is a 3K rated on the ladder. On the ladder, not the radder.
Yeah. Radder.
All of a sudden, I turn Asian. Even though I am half Japanese, so sort of just comes out randomly at times. Alright, but yeah, now he's just continually pumping out units from these reactors and tech labs. He is researching stim.
Here's the eBay. Yep.
Wow, so response, you called it perfectly.
Well done. You know, I know my opponent.
Yeah.
And there's a very early Ghost Academy too. He does do this. He will add this in. I think he started adding this recently because this actually helps against sentries. He can just 1 EMP to take out the sentries so they can't force field, which makes it a lot better rush. Because the only thing that Toss can do if they fast expand against this is to get the fast, a lot of force fields going. So the EMPs to defend that. But I don't know if Whiplash is like heard my cat talk about it before the stream or not, but he is pretty much blind countering, going straight to Colossus. And Acer Game I don't really see this build working against Blind Colossus counter because it pretty much works every time, unless you completely mismicro your Colossus.
Alright, do you think he'll be able to have extended thermal lance by the time that the units come around, or will it just be straight 6-range Colossus?
It's gonna depend. He could get it if he wanted to, like before the push came, but he would have already had to have upgraded it. So right now, no, he's not gonna have the extended thermal lance, but he should be able to get 2 Colossus out. And 2 Colossus out with a pretty healthy gateway count, which we do see 3 gateways for Whiplash. That's pretty much all you need. And yeah, maybe either Whiplash has played him before, or this is just one of Whiplash's builds, or Whiplash heard me talking about it.
Well,
any one of the 3 are possible.
Well, we're gonna hope that it's not hearing you talk about it. At the very least.
Well, not because I was talking about it before the game, so he may have just like been listening to me talk about what ACERGame does or something.
All right. Well, either way, we're gonna hope that they're nice people. In fact, they are nice people, so we're just gonna go with that.
Yeah, they're very nice people. I mean, after he won, I've turned on streams after I won games to hear people talk about how good I am. That's not anything that's uncommon.
Wow. I really wish I was at your caliber of play. That would just make it so much better for me. An ACERGame throwing down an expansion.
Yeah, this is interesting. He's going for this +1 timing attack plus expanding behind it.
He's not moving out though. Like now would be a great time to move out. So the research finishes right when he's attacking, just to make it as effective as possible.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not pushing out here. This is usually his general timing. Maybe he sees no expo, so he doesn't push out.
Maybe.
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing that makes sense. He sees no expo, so he's just going to sit in his base. But, yeah, Nero makes a good point. He says that he did blind Colossus last game, so it's probably just a standard build order, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised at the really fast Colossus rush, because generally that can be really hard to deal with early Terran aggression, like with bars and concussive shells can be really good against that.
This build Whiplash is doing was good, like in the beta and early in StarCraft 2, but has really come out of style for a lot of different builds that Protoss can do nowadays. So pulling out some old school builds for us, Whiplash.
Yeah. So very nice. Wait, how active were you in the beta? Just out of curiosity.
I was active a lot in the early beta. I streamed a lot. I played a lot, but I think I quit pretty early. There's some different situations happen, like right before any tournament started coming, which is depressing. I played in a few MLG King of the Hill betas, King of the Beta Hills or something.
Oh yeah, the MLG King of the Beta Hill.
Yeah, I played in one of those, and I beat Louder, the EG ex-member of EG, Louder. But then I kind of disappeared from the scene for a while.
wait, has Louder done anything since the beta? Because I haven't seen his name around.
Yeah, I think he quit. I think he wanted to focus on his real life family and stuff. So.
All right, that makes sense. Oh yeah, because he was one of the old guys.
Yep, yeah, he was definitely older than most players. He was in his 30s.
Yeah, that's definitely older than your average gamer.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, he's a very good player nonetheless. So yeah, we do see this three Colossus timing attack for Whiplash. I don't know if this is necessarily a timing attack or he just feels like he wants to attack, but I would assume it's a timing attack here because you don't move out this early without having some sort of timing.
I think the 3 Colossus is the timing, probably.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. 3 Colossus timing. Usually it's 2, but I guess Whiplash likes to wait a little later. And I mean, as we see, he's only got two Vikings out right now, but the Colossus pretty much just destroy the Marines.
Oh, wow.
So good here, and ACERGame's just going to get completely... He's holding off pretty well. His Marauders are doing well.
But the Colossus...
But, I mean, the Colossus are all still alive, and he's going to be able to warp in more units here, and that's going to be game, pretty much.
Yeah, and ACERGame is commenting, wow.
That Thor does come out, though, so ACERGame isn't out of it.
Yeah, he's going to start repairing the Thor and try and hit the Colossus.
Wow, snipes one of the Colossus, that's big.
That is big, and that's actually going to force Whiplash to go away. And now this Viking's going to be able to chase it down.
Yeah, I don't know about that Colossus movement there. He probably should have moved straight down towards the Vikings.
Yeah, but he's got some Stalkers over here. He's going to try and hit the Viking and save his Colossus.
Yeah, that's where he should have moved those Colossus down right away towards the Stalkers, but he moved around the long way and lost an extra Colossus because of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Acer Game does barely hold off that attack, just enough to hold off, and is in a fairly decent position right now. He actually has more SCVs. He has 2 Thors out right now, which is huge. And is just macroing up. He's got pumping out Ghosts, he's got Marauders pumping out, and Marines. So no medevacs yet, just Vikings, Thor, and then Bio.
Yeah, so interesting incorporation of the Thors into a normal Bio force, which is do you think that's better than going for the Siege Tanks mission, or do you think it's just something different?
I think Thors are definitely better. I think they're probably going to be more and more commonly used as more StarCraft 2 gets advanced. It's just going to depend on how long that takes. I think Terrans are going to start realizing that Thors are really, really strong.
Yeah, I know that I've fallen into some really good Thor 250mm strike cannon timing pushes.
Oh yeah. The timing push for Thors are probably going to kind of fall out of style now that Thors can't be repaired as easily as they can once that new patch comes out where you can target SCVs. But we're going to start seeing them a lot more in the mid game. I'm almost sure of it in PvP. Kind of exactly how Acer Game's using them. Because having about 1 or 2 Thors to break force fields, just to be around the map to tank damage, really helps a ton with your army.
Yes, definitely. And now we do see Whiplash is throwing down his 3rd base, as is Acer Game. Acer Game is building the command center. He's going to be able to float it down either to the gold or that lower ground 3rd base, whichever one he chooses to go for.
Yeah, Acer Game has 2 Robos here, so that's pretty good. I think he's going to start pumping a lot of Immortals against these Thors, but there's only 2 Thors, so you don't want to go too heavy Immortal. And there's a very healthy Viking count, so I'm not sure if going any more Colossus is really going to be that effective, but we'll find out here. Yeah,
Whiplash should probably start doing his transition into High Templar now.
Yeah, Whiplash's expansion was just so late that he's really hurting on the economy right now. He kind of did the same push that first game, but he was and it failed. But he was able to get that double expo up. This game, he's not going to be able to get that double expo up. Here comes the timing push. We'll see if Acer Game can stop this. This is a really good time to attack here, right when that 3rd expo finishes.
Yeah, and also Whiplash took some really huge EMPs. Like the Ghosts were able to take out all of those shields, and yeah, that's just GG from Whiplash.